You may have noticed that the people on the left, progressives, the Democrats, they march in lockstep. It's amazing. A tape is surfaced in the Washington Post of Billy Bush and Donald Trump talking what they thought was in private, doing their man boasts. And if you remember, Trump famously or infamously said that when you're a star in Hollywood, they let you grab their genitals. A stupid remark. And of course, it was completely translated by the left into that's what I do, rather than, that's what I would like to do, but I'm too civilized to do it, perhaps. I don't know Trump personally. But okay, this was a private conversation from 11 years previously, and one Republican after another was horrified. This is a bridge too far. I can't support this candidate. This is a bridge too far. And Jeb Bush actually embarrassingly said, I have two precious granddaughters, and there's nothing that Donald Trump could say that could ever apologize for a remark he made in private to Billy Bush in a bus where they didn't realize they were being, that's Republicans. Now Hillary Clinton, let's see, she sold off her position as Secretary of State, our national assets, and paid $100 million or whatever for herself and her husband. She lied to the FBI. She lied to the American people. She put our highest level secrets on a private server, which violated her oath of office, violated the Espionage Act, opened our secrets to our enemies from China and North Korea to Iran, of course, the Russians, who now the Democrats profess to find horrific. She lied about Benghazi. She lied to the mother of a fallen hero of Benghazi. Not one Democrat elected official said, this is a bridge too far. I can't support this candidate. Not one. And I brought this up in discussing the Communist Party because that's the way the Communist Party was really effective in political warfare. Everybody in lockstep. And that's the way the left behaves today. Political correctness is like a zipper with a lock on it over everybody's lips. You just don't say things. You don't say to a woman, you're a liar and a crook, who is a former first lady, a former senator, a secretary of state. You would do it to a male, but women are a protected species. All this baloney about being strong. They're strong women. Elizabeth Warren, character assassinating a decent human being who's been 40 years in public life, a dedicated public servant, a champion of civil rights, calling him a racist, reading a letter that was in essence repudiated by Coretta Scott King, violating the Senate rules, and when McConnell says you can't say that, oh, they're silencing another woman. That is a double standard. That cripples conservatives. It cripples anybody opposing this nonsense. You just can't say it. It's politically incorrect. It's not, intellectually, you look at it, it's ridiculous and is laughable. But in political practice, it's very sinister. And Trump is a liberating force. When I have waited 30 years for somebody on the right to appear like Donald Trump. And why? Well, because it's coming out of the left and being used to fighting, understanding that the left sees politics as war conducted by other means. That's the way they see it. That's the way they fight it. The Democrats' weapon is what? It's character assassination. It's name-calling. It's hate. It's a party of hate. And you see it every election season. And there's no limit to what they will invent to throw at Republicans, to defame them, to destroy them. And as I say, it's always for me Godzilla versus Bambi, so I waited. And then comes the first primary debate. There's Donald Trump, and he's got the highest percentage, so he gets the first question. This is a guy who's never been in a political debate like that, and he's up against, what are they, they'll let 12 of them, 12 of the most qualified, most experienced Republican politicians. And the first question out of the box in front of whatever it was, I don't remember the figures, 30 million, 20 million, whatever it was, people. And Megyn Kelly says, this is the first question. You referred to women as fat slobs and pigs. And he doesn't hesitate a second. He said, oh, that was just Rosie O'Donnell. And I said, this is a guy who's an instinctive fighter. This is somebody we want.